Yes, hello. Today I'm reading chapter 15 of The Kite Runner. So let's get started. Okay, chapter 15. 3 hours after my flight landed in Peshawar, I was sitting on shredded upholstery in the back seat of a smoke-filled taxicab. My driver, a chain-smoking, sweaty little man who introduced himself as Golam, drove nonchalantly and recklessly, averting collisions by the tiniest of margins, all without so much as a pause in the incessant stream of words spewing from his mouth. Terrible what is happening to your country, Jar. Afghani people and Pakistani people, they are like brothers. I tell you, Muslims have to help Muslims, so I turned him out, switched to a polite nodding mode. I remember Peshawar pretty well from the few months Baba and I had spent there in 1981. We were heading west now on Jamrud Road, past the cantonment and its lavish high-walled homes. The bustle of the city blurring past me reminded me of a busier, more crowded version of the Kabul I knew, particularly of the Koshim Morha or Chicken Bazaar, where Hassan and I used to buy chutney, dipped potatoes, and cherry water. The streets were clogged with bicycle riders, milling pedestrians, and rickshaws popping blue smoke, all waving through a maze of narrow lanes and alleys. Bird vendors, draped in thin blankets, sold animal skin lampshades, carpets, embroidered shawls, and copper goods, from rows of small, tightly jammed stalls. The city was bursting with sounds. The shout of vendors rang in my ears, mingled with the blare of indie music. The sputtering of rickshaws and the jingling bells of horse-drawn carts. Rich scents, both pleasant and not pleasant, drift to me through the passenger window of the spicy aroma of pakora and the nihari Baba had loved so much, blended with the sting of diesel fumes, the stench of rot, garbage, and fees. A little past the red brick buildings of Peshawar University, we entered an area of garrulous driver referred to as Afghan Town. I saw sweet shops and carpet vendors, kebab stalls, kids with their cake hands selling cigarettes, tiny restaurants, maps of Afghanistan painted on their window, all interlaced with backstreet aid agencies. Many of your brothers in this area, Jar, they are opening business. Most of them are very poor. He ticks his tongue and sighed. Anyway, we're getting close now. I thought about the last time I had seen Rahim Khan in 1981. He had come to say goodbye the night Baba and I had fled Kabul. I remember Baba and him embracing in the foyer, crying softly. When Baba and I arrived to the US, he and Rahim Khan kept in touch. They would speak 4 or 5 times a year, and sometimes Baba would pass me the receiver. The last time I had spoke to Rahim Khan had been shortly after Baba's death. The news had reached Kabul and he had called. We have only spoken for a few minutes and lost the connection. The driver pulled up to a narrow building at a busy corner where 2 winding streets intersect. I paid the driver, took my long suitcase, and walked up to the intricately carved door. The building had wooden balconies with open shutters. From many of them, laundry was hanging to dry in the sun. I walked up to the creaky stairs of the second floor, down a dim hallway to the last door on the right, checked the address of the piece of stationery paper in my palm, knocked. Then a thing made of skin and bones, pretending to be Rahim Khan, opened the door.